Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. So we did a video earlier. I go away, have some food, come back to my phone, and what's going on? Jadon Sancho has been given the here we go to Chelsea with a loan move with an obligation to buy next summer. Manchester United have finally got rid of Jadon Sancho. That's someone that has seemed a problem for the club, a player that we brought in, and I was someone that was massively excited to see Jadon Sancho join Manchester United. I think he's got an abundance of talent, great ability. He didn't showcase it enough for Manchester United, and ultimately didn't show the attitude that the manager wanted to see to play for Manchester United on a week in, week out basis. Obviously fell out with the manager, and we have to respect the manager's decision. Also, we saw what happened with the manager. He didn't just treat Jadon Sancho harshly. You look at the words that the manager said that ultimately led to that statement from Jadon Sancho, which he refused to apologise for. And the statement that the manager made was nothing. It was literally a statement based on training. And Jadon Sancho overreacted. This was a manager that gave him 3 to 4 months off to go away, sort his head out, sort his personal issues out, go to the mountains, come back and be ready to play for Manchester United. Reintroduced him straight back into the team. So this isn't a manager that has treated Jadon Sancho harshly. This is a manager that has given Jadon Sancho ample opportunity to show what he could do for the club. And he's had 2-3 managers to be able to showcase his ability for United. And far too often, he hasn't done that. So I do not blame the manager for this situation. And I actually think the club have done well to get rid of Jadon Sancho at this stage of the window. You're not paying his wages for next season. You'll get a loan fee and you'll get an obligated fee as well. There's various different rumours at this moment in time. There was some talk that it was going to be £40 million. But seemingly the fee that they're obligated to pay at the end is lower. But obviously Manchester United will be saving out on wages that they have to pay the player, which are around 1.2 million every single month. You know, that will add up over the couple of years that he would have been here. They save on his wages while he's there on loan. Then he joins them on that obligation to buy for around, we believe, around £25 million. So all in all, Manchester United have really done okay out of a disastrous transfer. Now, we haven't got anywhere close to the money back that we want for him. But sometimes you just have to cut your losses and make sure you get his wages off the wage bill, which they've done, and ensure that you get some money in for him as well. I imagine there'll be a loan fee. God knows what that is. But all in all, United are probably saving around 40 to 50 million pounds, including the loan fee and the obligated fee and the savings in wages. So that's the latest on Jadon Sancho. He was given the here we go by Fabrizio Romano. He said, Jadon Sancho to Chelsea, here we go. Loan deal with obligation to buy clause agreed between the clubs. Sancho already said yes as he wanted Chelsea move. Deal now agreed between all parties. Man United accepted the proposal and deal is now set to be signed. We originally heard it was around 40 million, but that has been brought down a little bit by some. Mike Keegan came out and said Jadon Sancho to Chelsea on loan with obligation very close. Future fee, I believe, is between 20 and 25 million pounds. Big saving on wages for United and gets a problem for them out of the door. We also saw Graham Bailey tweeting about this move as well. Sources confirm that a loan deal has been agreed with Manchester United, and David Ornstein was one of the earliest out there as well, saying Chelsea on the verge of an agreement with Manchester United to sign Jadon Sancho. Deal for the 24-year-old MUFC winger, season-long loan, and Chelsea obligation to buy next summer. Personal terms in place as all sides work to complete deadline day transfer. Didn't quite think he'd be going to Chelsea, but looks like that's where he is destined for right now, and he's been given the here we go, and it's been given the Ornstein bomb, so we can say that deal is done. Jadon Sancho has left Manchester United, and it's a transfer that ultimately you're disappointed that a player that you signed for big money with big ability, big potential, hasn't worked out. But I do think it's a good deal for Manchester United in the end. And we said what could be another problem to Chelsea. I know people are going, oh, Sancho might be good for them. He might be. Boyhood Chelsea fan. He's going back home to London. Maybe he'll turn it on. But I don't think he'll be much more than a little purple patch here and there. I don't think he'll become the player that we thought we were signing when we brought him over from Dortmund. I don't think the Premier League's suited for him. And you look at that squad as well. So many players playing in the positions that he's good at playing in. So you got to look at that. Will he be playing week in, week out? We've seen him with competition for places. His competition was Anthony, and he couldn't hack it. He cracked up. I'm not sure Chelsea's the move for him, to be totally honest with you. But Chelsea, much like when they took Juan Sebastian Varane from us, have taken Jadon Sancho, a player that could be deemed a big money flop. Although I think Juan Sebastian Varane had a lot more good games for Manchester United in a Manchester United shirt, particularly in Europe. Talking about Europe, I didn't speak about it on the last video when we were talking about Manuel Ugarte, but the Europa League draw was done today. Forgot about that. 8 fixtures for Man. 8 fixtures in Europa League. Jesus Christ. Rangers at home first. Then we got Porto away. PAOK at home. The Greek club. Fenerbahce away. We're going to meet Jose Mourinho. Bodo Glimt at home. Victoria Pilsen away. 20. FC 20. The Steve McLaren's former club at home. And FC Steaua Bucharest as well away. You look at those fixtures, obviously Rangers at Old Trafford standing out, Fenerbahce away standing out, Porto away standing out, but Manchester United should be getting the points and we should be favourites to progress to the next stage of the competition and be somewhere near or nearabouts at top of that group, especially with that group stages that we've got. And you'd expect we'll hopefully be able to rotate some players. and other managers don't do that too often, but when you look at the players that we've got now, we have a semblance of a squad. You've got Højlund and Xerxes. You've got Ahmad and Anthony on the right. You've got on the left Garnacho, Rashford. In the middle, obviously when Mount's available, you've got Bruno and Mount that can play in that position. Casemiro, Ugarte, Collier's coming through. Kobe Mainoo. You've got in that midfield position. At the back, you've got Delo, Mazraoui. Hopefully, if we got a left back, I think it would have been a 10 out of 10 window. You see Malacia's kind of returning to some form of training. I don't know if it's full training. Luke Shaw's still out injured. Obviously, with those two, you've got competition for places. Just both are just chronically injured. And what we're probably going to see is we lack depth at right back because Delo's going to have to continue playing at left back. At centre back, we got loads of depth there. So you look at it and we got an opportunity to rotate, I think, and still keep our team strong and hopefully get through to the latter stages of the competition. Because whilst I don't really like the Europa League, it'd still be good for Manchester United to go and win a trophy and guarantee Champions League football for next season as well. Anyway, let us know what you lot are thinking about the Jadon Sancho transfer to Chelsea. That one being done on deadline day. Get your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you're keeping it like, comment, share, subscribe. Unless something else pops off, I won't be back with another video tonight. So I've been AdamMcKola. I'm out of here.